Anything exists. Britain. Gotta catch 'em all. Things we are bringing back in the 2020s. Flappers. Art Deco. The Charleston. When the USSR falls apart. But now you're able to wear Adidas. When a killer annoys you, so you kill his buddy. You just got hectored. Baby coughs once. Spartans. Germany. Shotguns are barbaric and cruel and should be banned. America. Loads shotgun faster. Nukes. Some war that got stuck in the freezer too long. City I that isn't named Alexandria. Exist. Impossible. Britain. Buy our drugs. China. No, that's a terrible idea. Would you do it for a Scooby snack? British. Use fair and professional war tactics. Americans. Use guerrilla tactics. British. No, this isn't how you're supposed to play the game. No one. Argentinian economy. Russia. German Kaiserreich. Austria declaring war on Serbia. Italy during war. Italy making food. Native Americans during the colonization be like, I don't need land, I need booze. Show me the real meaning of Christmas. I said the real meaning of Christmas. Perfection. Japanese officers when they see their soldiers retreating. I'm going to kill myself, and it's your fault. Germany. Attack the US and you'll get Texas back. Mexico. We are in the middle of a revolution. Germany. Would you do it for a Scooby snack? Country leaning toward communism. America. Napoleon's armies marching through Egypt ready to return home to France. The British sinking their fleet at the Nile. French Empire. English Empire. Scottish Empire. UK is weakened by the Brexit. Spain. Zeus. Basically CEO of gods. Hades. Guardian of the underworld. Dionysus. Vietnam in world history books. Vietnam in American history books. Britain when a country has spices. Venice when a country has a coast. Russia when a country has useless tundra. Napoleon when a country exists. Alexander Hamilton. Okay, this is gonna be a friendly duel. Aaron Burr. Peace was never an option. Japanese troops in the Philippines. Japanese officers. Napoleon. I'm not short, my height is average for a Frenchman. Britons who spread the rumors. Unfortunately for you, history will not see that way. Students. Europeans' history is so complex. European history. France. England. You're charged with sailing all the way to the UK in your ink-eating ship, raiding their towns up and down the coast, all the while avoiding capture. Brah, that's awesome. So you can wear purple, have a golden C in the Senate, and pretty much have full authority and the army is loyal to you. Yup. So you have all privileges and powers of a king. Makes sense to me. So you're a king. No. US doesn't agree with another country's form of government. Every citizen of those countries. We're all gonna die. Westerners claiming that the 90s were the best and the world should go back then. Former Yugoslavians, Rwandans, Russians, North Koreans and Caucasians. Leonardo da Vinci after designing something, and the people don't understand it. I guess you guys aren't ready for that yet, but your kids are gonna love it. The Pope during the Crusades. Come to church before church come to you. Communism is invented. Why should they have all the fun? It should belong to anyone. Communism becomes corrupt. Not anyone in fact but me. British propaganda East when they hear that 200 years later, everyone still thinks Napoleon was short. Our victory. Me climbs up a tree. The random Vietnamese guy I just tried climbing. Wait a minute, who are you? Spain in Europe. Spain in Latin America. When everybody says Leif Erikson discovered America and not Christopher Columbus. Early Eurasian humans. I'm a joke to you. Xerxes. We have you 1 million to only 300. King Leonidas. I like those odds. Medieval kings when their daughter turns out pretty. It's free real estate. Habsburg family tree. Useless things in the world. League of Nations. Napoleon invading Malta on the way to Egypt. The 700-year-old Order of the Knights Hospitaller. Surrendering after 3 hours of flighting. The Genie vs. Theodore Roosevelt. Portrayed in film by Robin Williams. Loves national parks. Great sense of humor. Can survive a bullet wound. Funded a guerrilla that killed thousands in order to build the Panama Canal. Japan. Bombs Pearl Harbor. United States. Now you can eat sunlight. Things we are bringing back in the 2020s. Flappers. Art Deco. The Charleston. Al Capone. Britain at the start of the 20th century. Britain at the start of the 21st century. Russians naming assault rifles. Russians naming submachine guns. Middle Ages. Renaissance. Soldiers on December 25th 1914 be like. Yeah, like football? America imposes the alcohol prohibition in 1930. Mayfair. It's free real estate. European muskets. Feuding Japanese daimyo. I gotta get one of those. Europeans during the 30 Years' War. Weapons are part of my religion. Napoleon conquering Egypt to prepare for fighting Britain. 150 plus scientists who just wanna look at cool old stuff. Shakespeare writes Romeo and Juliet about how stupid love at first sight is. Literally everybody. It's beautiful. George Washington. Will you please listen? I'm not the Messiah. Everyone after the Revolutionary War. He is the Messiah. I'm an Australian. What's an Australian? It means he's afraid of big birds. No it doesn't. Emus. Stop it Patrick, you're scaring him. Islands with spices. The Dutch. The Wild West according to Americans. The Wild West according to Italians. A European teaching American history in the US. You probably don't know this, but Vietnam won. Japan in history. Japan after 1945. Stop dating my mother. You know what? I'm going to start dating her even harder. Girl. Oh my god. You didn't cry during Titanic. Do you ever cry? Do you have emotions? Me. You're charged with. Brah, that's awesome. When any author starts writing about life in 1860s Southern America. Historical figures in real life. Historical figures in printings. History teacher, your knowledge about history is very bad. Me who played all Age of Empires campaigns. Are you challenging me? Anyone exists. Genghis Khan. Oh boy, here I go killing again. When you paid a pope in medieval Europe. All sins. And it's gone. Excalibur. Arthur Pendragon. King Arthur. A small third world country. Communism. The United States. Army. So how much land are we going to conquer? Alexander the Great. Yes. Will you please listen, I'm not an Indian. He is an Indian. USA puts missiles in Turkey. USSR puts missiles in Cuba. USA. That is not the law of equivalent exchange. We have you 4-1. I like those odds. USA after formation of League of Nations. Item ahead out. Portugal in European history books. Portugal in South American history books. Greek gods. Roman gods. Japanese gods. Greek gods. Egyptian gods. Norse gods. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Feel free to check out my other videos as well. Thank you for watching.